Hi viewers on this channel, I am trying to describe history, creation of universe, and the stories of Prophet according to big three religions of the world. So I need your support. Keep supporting my channel.
Story of Prophet Yusuf Joseph, a cinematic narrative. This story follows Prophet Yusuf PBUH, one of the most beautiful and noble prophets, whose life was filled with trials, patience, and ultimate triumph. His story is detailed in Surah Yusuf chapter 12 of the Quran and is considered a lesson in faith, resilience, and divine wisdom. Yusuf's birth and his prophetic dream. Prophet Jacob PBUH had 12 sons, but among them, he deeply loved Yusuf PBUH for his purity and righteousness. From a young age, Yusuf stood out with remarkable beauty, intelligence, and good character. One night, young Yusuf PBUH had a dream. He saw 11 stars, the sun, and the moon bowing down to him. He went to his father and told him about the dream. Jacob PBUH, who was also a prophet, immediately understood its significance. He knew that Yusuf was chosen for something great. However, he warned Yusuf not to share the dream with his brothers, fearing their jealousy.
The brothers' jealousy and the betrayal. Yusuf's older brothers were jealous of their father's love for him. They plotted against him, saying, "Yusuf is taking all of our father's love. If we get rid of him, our father will care for us more." They convinced Jacob to let Yusuf go with them to play in the fields. Reluctantly, Jacob agreed, but he feared for Yusuf's safety. Once they were far away from home, the brothers threw Yusuf into a deep, dark well. As he clung to the edge, pleading for mercy, they ignored his cries and left him to die. They returned home with fake tears, smearing Yusuf's shirt with goat's blood, claiming that a wolf had eaten him. Jacob, heartbroken, felt in his heart that something was wrong. Yusuf is rescued and sold into slavery. As Yusuf sat alone in the well, scared but trusting in Allah, a caravan of traders traveling to Egypt stopped for water. They found the boy and pulled him out. Seeing his beauty and noble appearance, they decided to sell him as a slave in Egypt. At the Egyptian market, Yusuf was sold to Al-Aziz, a powerful minister in Pharaoh's court. Al-Aziz and his wife Zuleika took Yusuf into their home, treating him well. The trial with Zuleika. As Yusuf grew into adulthood, he became known for his wisdom, intelligence, and stunning beauty. Zuleika, the wife of Al-Aziz, became infatuated with him. One day, she tried to seduce him, but Yusuf refused, fearing Allah. He turned away and ran for the door. As he fled, she grabbed his shirt, tearing it from the back. At that moment, Al-Aziz entered the room. To cover her sin, Zuleika falsely accused Yusuf of trying to harm her. A wise judge examined the situation and declared, "If Yusuf's shirt is torn from the front, he is guilty. If it is torn from the back, he is innocent." Seeing that the shirt was torn from the back, Yusuf's innocence was proven. However, to protect Al-Aziz's reputation, Yusuf was imprisoned unjustly. Yusuf in prison and his gift of dream interpretation. Even in prison, Yusuf's wisdom and kindness shined. Two prisoners, troubled by dreams, approached him. One saw himself pressing grapes for wine, while the other saw birds eating from his head. Yusuf interpreted their dreams. The first man would be freed and return to serve Pharaoh. The second man would be executed. Both dreams came true. Yusuf asked the freed man to mention him to Pharaoh, but he forgot. Yusuf remained in prison for many years, patiently trusting Allah. Pharaoh's dream and Yusuf's rise to power. One night, Pharaoh had a strange dream. He saw 7 fat cows being devoured by 7 thin cows, and 7 green ears of grain followed by 7 dry ones. No one could explain the dream. At that moment, the freed prisoner remembered Yusuf and told Pharaoh about his ability to interpret dreams. Yusuf was summoned from prison. He explained, the 7 fat cows and green grains represented 7 years of prosperity. The 7 thin cows and dry grains meant 7 years of famine. He advised Pharaoh to store extra food during the good years to survive the famine. Pharaoh was so impressed that he freed Yusuf and made him the minister of Egypt, giving him control over the country's food supplies. The reunion with his brothers. When the famine struck, Yusuf's brothers came to Egypt seeking food, unaware that the powerful minister was their lost brother. Yusuf recognized them but did not reveal his identity. To test them, he accused them of being spies and held their brother Benjamin as a hostage. The brothers returned home and begged their father, Yaqub to allow them to bring Benjamin back. When they returned, Yusuf finally revealed his identity. "I am Yusuf, your brother. Allah has been kind to me. He who fears Allah and is patient will always be rewarded." His brothers were shocked and ashamed, realizing their mistake. Yusuf forgave them completely, showing the power of mercy and patience. Yaqub's sight is restored and the family is reunited. Back in Canaan, Yaqub had been grieving for years. He had lost his eyesight from crying over Yusuf. When Yusuf sent his blessed shirt to his father, Yaqub placed it over his face and miraculously regained his vision. The entire family moved to Egypt, where Yusuf was reunited with his parents. His dream from childhood finally came true. His family bowed before him in respect, just as the sun, moon, and 11 stars had in his vision. The death of Prophet Yusuf "O my Lord, you have given me power and taught me the interpretation of dreams. Take my soul in submission to you and join me with the righteous." He was buried in Egypt, and centuries later, Prophet Musa Moses moved his body to Palestine, fulfilling his last wish. Lessons from Prophet Yusuf's story. Patience and faith lead to success. Forgiveness is greater than revenge. Trust in Allah, even in hardship. Dreams can hold divine messages. Power should be used with justice and wisdom. Legacy of forgiveness and mercy. Despite being betrayed by his own brothers and suffering greatly because of them, Yusuf forgave them completely. When he had the power to take revenge, he instead chose compassion and kindness. Key lesson: true strength lies in forgiveness and mercy, not revenge.
Thanks for watching the whole video, and also thanks for your concentration. Hope you enjoyed the video and understand the conclusion of this video.